Have you ever wondered what actually shows intelligence? It's not just about grades or how much someone knows. Psychology shows that intelligence is often revealed through behavior, especially how people think, react, and make decisions. And interestingly, some of the biggest signs of low intelligence are not obvious at all. One of the clearest signs is an inability to think critically. Instead of questioning information, they accept everything at face value. If something sounds convincing, they believe it immediately. Another sign is overconfidence. Some people think they know everything, even when they understand very little. They rarely say, "I don't know." And because of that, they never learn. Psychologists often call this the illusion of knowledge. The less someone knows, the more they think they know. Another major sign is an inability to listen. Instead of understanding others, they wait for their turn to speak. They interrupt, dismiss, or ignore different perspectives. This makes meaningful conversation almost impossible. Another sign is blaming others for everything. Nothing is ever their fault. Every mistake, every failure is always caused by someone else. This mindset prevents growth, because if you never take responsibility, you can never improve. Low intelligence is also linked to poor emotional control. Small problems turn into big reactions. They get angry quickly, frustrated easily, and struggle to stay calm. This leads to impulsive decisions and regret later. Another sign is resistance to change. When faced with new ideas, they reject them immediately, not because the ideas are wrong, but because they are unfamiliar. Growth requires adapting, but some people stay stuck because they refuse to evolve. Another common pattern is shallow thinking. They focus only on the surface without understanding deeper meaning. They avoid complex ideas because they require effort, and over time, this limits their ability to grow. There's also a strong link between intelligence and curiosity. Curious people ask questions. They explore, they learn, they think. But a lack of curiosity often leads to stagnation. Another sign is repeating the same mistakes again and again without learning anything. Intelligent people reflect. They ask what went wrong, but others simply move on and repeat the cycle. Another subtle sign is the inability to adapt to feedback. When corrected, they take it personally. Instead of improving, they become defensive. But feedback is one of the fastest ways to grow. Rejecting it means rejecting improvement. But here's the important part. These behaviors are not permanent. They are patterns, and patterns can change. Intelligence is not fixed. It can grow with effort, awareness, and learning. Anyone can become smarter by improving how they think, by questioning more, listening more, and being open to change. Because true intelligence is not about knowing everything. It's about being willing to learn.